The tycoon spends millions to buy the maid as his wife, but every night let his wife sleep in the coffin. The dark and confined space makes her feel suffocated, while the tycoon watches the show from the sidelines until his wife almost faints to death every time she goes into shock. Then he is willing to let her out to get some air, but it's too late to let her take a rest, and then he throws cold water on his wife's face to make her wake up, and the girl hated him so much, but did not dare to resist. She suffered all the torture is to live, only because her mother agreed to her and the rich man's family marriage, and the rich man, in order to organize a decent wedding, even spent a high price to hire a tailor for his wife to design the wedding gown, but never allowed any man to look at his wife in the face. Measuring the size of his wife's circumference, the seamstress can only touch her hands back and forth. Even if his wife is touched all over her body, she does not dare to say anything because her evil mother-in-law is also threatening her. But the man's gentle touch immediately attracts her attention, and she feels the gentlemanly elegance of this man's fingertips and realizes that the other party may be able to help her. So when she left, she took the opportunity to hide behind the door to eavesdrop and observe, but accidentally learned that the other party had an elderly, demented father and now desperately needed to hire a nanny to take care of him. And in order to completely escape from her evil husband, she sneaked out that day to apply for a job at the tailor's house and signed a confidentiality agreement at the request of the other party. That is, during her tenure as a nanny, not to allow any outsiders to know that he has an elderly, demented father. Thought this job is simple and easy, but did not know the first meeting, but found that the tailor's father is actually a mental illness, and this old man see color directly to her as the deceased ex-wife. Looking at Lisa's delicate figure and beautiful face, he slowly approached step by step, but did not know that the chains on his feet but almost let him fall to the ground, while the old man's lewd expression also let Lisa feel a burst of nausea. But the thought of her husband's all kinds of atrocities, she can only be aggrieved to stay. After all, the old man is senile and demented and will not be too much for her, but stay in the consequences, not only to take care of his food and clothing, and every day must be on time for him to bathe and change clothes. Even if the other side of the naked body, she can only resign herself, and the other side of the vicious husband also found Lisa disappeared, and immediately to the tailor friend confided in his loss of Lisa's pain, swore that even if the ends of the earth to find his wife back.